Hey guys, welcome back. I got more Happy Mail from Resoners. What is it, you ask? So big, I can't fit it under my camera. It's the Airless Dabbler. Airless Bubble Remover Machine. That's right. So we're gonna play. Say goodbye to Bubbles. Bye. Bye, Bubbles. Bye, Bubbles. Eliminates 99% of bubbles. Let's get this duder out of the box. See what we can do. Alright, so out of the box, this is your lid. This is the vacuum sucky portion of it. It has an AI button that you can set it to go for 9 minutes. It defaults to 5. This is your power button. This is your pause, start, pause, whatever you want to call it. Now, when you hit the on button, it will automatically turn itself on. You know, it takes it a couple of seconds to turn itself on. And it'll default again to 5 minutes. You can then hit the AI button and it'll change it to 9 minutes. But anytime during the process you can stop and start it, start and pause it, in case it starts bubbling too high and you're getting nervous about it or whatever. But at any rate, your power cable. Mine is, of course, American. Standard power. It plugs in here to the side. And then this little guy is the release valve for the vacuum. And before you start it up, you want to make sure that that is closed. And then to release the vacuum when it's done, you flip it open and it lets out the air. It has this massive container to put things in. It's got a little rubber base on it so it doesn't scoot around on the table. However, I'm worried about things scooting around on the inside, so what I'm doing is I'm adding this little silicone mat that I made to the bottom so things don't scoot around. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is mix up some resin. We're going to get rid of some bubbles. Alright, so I've got 3 ounces of my Resoners 1:1 epoxy resin that you can see that I'm stirring relatively aggressively. Now, be that as it may, you will see that it doesn't have a lot of bubbles in it after I stir it relatively aggressively. However, once I put it in the Airless, I will be interested to see, even though it looks like there's not very many bubbles in it, how many there actually are in there. So, and I am just mixing this clear because the project that I'm going to be making with it, I need clear. Mostly clear. There is going to be a part of it that's going to be colored, but initially, clear. So I just want to stir it for about 3 to 4 minutes until all the little streakies are gone in it. Let me get my high-tech mess mitigation device over here to put my stick on once I'm done. How we doing on streakies? Alright, looks like we are almost streaky free. So that's good. Now, if I hold this up to the camera, see? Bubbles. No bubbles. So there's our bubbles. So what I'm going to do now is get our white container. You put your cup. This is just an 8-ounce plastic mixing cup that most of us have. And again, I've got 3 ounces in there. So here, let me pick this up and angle you a little bit this way so you can see what I'm doing. Put the lid on. And I'm going to plug this in. I have to unplug my watch though real quick because I am plugging in. I'm charging my watch at the moment too, but I only have one plug, so I have to move it. Hello. Let's scoot this over a little bit. Alright, so I have it plugged in back here. I am flipping closed the little vacuum sealy guy. I'm going to hit the on button. You'll see it defaults to 5 minutes. 5. And then I hit the AI button and it'll change it to 9. And then you see the pressure of the vacuum going up. Okay, it's done. So here's the fun part. I'm going to release the valve. Satisfying noise. Look at that. And that little thing right there that you can see, it's not actually a bubble, that's a reflection from my light. You can tell because it doesn't move. It's pretty stinking bubble free, and I am very impressed and very happy. I do love the Airless. I do. So, if you're on the fence, or you're like, I don't think that I need one. If you make resin projects, you need one, because if you don't like bubbles, then this is wonderful. If you make 3D blooms, it's darn near essential. Just to make sure that there's no bubbles in it or anything like that. So, the Resiner's Airless bubble remover machine, yeah,